عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. طلاب الأعزاء, peace be upon you and hope you are good and healthy. Today in our English lesson we are going to talk about models 3 and 4 in our students and workbook activity. Let's start studying. We are going to talk about Unit 3. We have the title Reading Time, and we have some important vocabs that we must understanding the meaning of them and memorize them because they are very important vocabularies. Let's start reading them. Germs. Germs. The picture number 1 is about germs. Heart. Heart. Repeat after me. Heart. Soup. Soup. Sneeze. Sneeze. Vitamins. Vitamins. And the last one we have habit. Habit. Try to understanding the meaning of these vocabularies, my students, and memorize them. Talk about healthy habits. Healthy habits for healthy kids. Read and answer what should we do to stay healthy. So this text about the things that we must do to stay healthy. Healthy habits for healthy kids. Everyone wants to be healthy, but what do we need to do to stay healthy? There are 3 easy ways to do this. Eat right. Your body needs vitamins. Vitamins keeps your body healthy. Eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Drink at least 7 glasses of water every day. Don't eat a lot of sweets or drink many fizzy drinks. Exercises. Exercising is very important. It keeps your heart healthy and you don't get ill easily. Exercise for at least 1 hour every day. Don't sit in front of the TV for more than 2 hours a day. Get at least 8 hours of sleep every day. The last one is keep clean. Keep clean. We should always be clean to stay healthy. Wash your hands before and after meals. Wash your hands after you cough or sneeze. Wash your hands after you use the toilet. Brush your teeth after every meal and before you go to bed. Have a shower every day. Have a shower every day. Now, I hope you are going to read these rules and to memorize them and try to do them every day by or with your habits. Number 3, my dear students, we are going to talk about phonics. Phonics. Number 1, listen and say E. E. Now we are going to read these words carefully and try to pay attention to the pronouns of each letter. Email, email, he, these, sleep, sleep, zookeeper, cheese, are going to solve this important exercise. Phonics, unit number 3 on page 32. On page 32 with your workbook. Exercise number 2, listen, say, and write the missing letters. We have one E and we have double E. Number 1. Number 1, he. We must add just one E. Number 2. Number 2, cheese, cheese. We must add double E to complete this word. With number 3, who can solve? Who can solve number 3, my students? Now, excellent. We must add just one E, just one E, like it's email, email, email. Number 4, my students, it's sleep, sleep. You must add 2 or double E, double E. Number 5 is zookeeper, zookeeper. Also we must add double E, my students. The last one is these, these. We must add just one E letter. Thank you, my students. Students, now in the same page on our workbook on page 32, we have exercise number 3. Unscramble and write. Write or rewrite this word or the spelling of this word correctly. We will start. Number 1, who can solve this exercise? Number 1, or this word. What do you think this picture about? Who can solve this, my students? Excellent. It's zookeeper. Zookeeper. Number 2. Number 2. What do you think the correct spelling for this word? It's an email. Email. Excellent. Excellent, my student. The third one is, it's an easy. It's these. These, my students. Number 4, what do you think about? It's he. He. The fifth one is cheese. Cheese. And the last one, look to this picture, he is sleep. Sleep. Thanks a lot, my dear students. Thanks. Yes, my friends, now we are on model number 4 on our workbook, page 36. Page 36, exercise number 1. Read and circle, choose the correct answer from these sentences. Number 1. Steve is a businessman or teacher. He has got 3 computer shop. The correct answer is businessman. Businessman. Number 2. The secretary or reporter interviewed the successful businessman. What do you think the correct answer here? Excellent. It's the reporter. Reporter. Number 3. The students learned language, watch TV with Mr. Snatches, the Spanish teacher. So because we have the Spanish teacher, we must choose learn language. Learn language. Number 4. The postman or police officer brought these books in the morning. Who is the person who brings the things to us, like a message or boxes in the morning? Excellent. He is postman. Postman. Number 5. Terry works for a magazine. He was in his office until late last night. He was working on an article. So, because he was working on article, we must choose office because he can't work on an article in the garden. Number 6, my students, Leo is studying history. Where Leo is studying history? Where do you think? It's at university. Excellent. At university. Number 7, the photographer or doctor took a beautiful photo of the boy. So the answer will be the photographer took a beautiful photo of the boy. Petey can type very fast because he worked as driver or secretary for 2 years. For 2 years he is working as a secretary. as a secretary. Excellent, my student. Thanks. To exercise number 2 on page 36 with workbook. Read and complete. Use have to. Number 1. You brush your teeth before you go to bed. What do you think? The correct answer is you have to brush your teeth before you go to bed. Excellent. Number 2. Mona sleep early tonight because tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday. The correct answer is Mona has to sleep. Mona has to sleep early tonight because tomorrow is Sunday. Number 3. It's a question, my students. Pay attention to this. So we must choose or must solve it like do I do I have to tidy my room now? Excellent, my students. Do I have to do? Do I have to tidy my room now? Yes, you do. Your cousins are going to visit us. Number 4. The students learn a new language in year 4. Now, what do you think the correct answer here? The students have to learn a new language in year 4. Number 5, it's also a question. Pay attention to the question form of the sentences. So the correct answer here is, does Anna have to type fast to become a secretary? Yes, she does. The last sentence, my students, is also a question. Jerry and Phil do their homework for tomorrow. The correct answer, do Jerry and Phil have to do their homework for tomorrow? Excellent. No, they don't. Thanks, my students. We are moving to exercise number 3 with model 4, page 36. Read and answer about yourself. So here you must pay attention to the answers must be from you or about yourself. About yourself. Do you have to learn a language at school? Are you learning a language at school, my students? Sure. Yes, I have to learn a language at school. Number 2, what do you have to do in the morning? What do you have to do in the morning? We have a lot of things that we have to do in the morning, like I have to brush my teeth in the morning. I have to brush my teeth in the morning. Number 3, do you have to do your homework after school? Do you have to do your homework after school? Yes, I have to do my homework after school. Yes, I have to do my homework after school. The last one, do your parents have to work at the weekend? Do your parents have to work at the weekend? No, they don't have to work at the weekend. Well done, my students. Thanks a lot. My students, now we are going to read or study unit 4 or model 4 top stars. Here we have some important vocabs. We must memorize them and understanding the meaning of them. Order, order. When you go to a restaurant, you order something to eat or drink. Peel, peel. After you finish from eating something at a restaurant or drinking something in a cafe, you can or you must pay a bill. Pay a bill to pay money. Number 3, we have mushroom. Mushroom, it's a kind of vegetables. Pepper, pepper, also it's a kind of vegetables. We have meatballs. This meal, this delicious meal, its name is meatballs. Meatballs. The next one, sauce. Sauce. Also we have tuna, tuna. The last one, olive, olive. My students try to memorize this important vocabularies. Also, we have look. You don't have to go to the supermarket today. Here we choose don't, because we have the subject of the sentence is you, is you, is you. Because the subject of the sentence is you, we must choose have to. Also, after don't or doesn't, we must choose the base form of the verb. So here we can say, or we must say, you don't have to go to the supermarket today. Now, the next sentence is Jack doesn't have to wake up early on Saturday. Here the subject of the sentence is Jack. It's a singular noun. So because we have a singular noun, we must choose doesn't, doesn't, doesn't. So after doesn't or don't, as I told you, after don't or doesn't, we must choose the base form of the verb. And the base form from have to, it's have to. So don't confuse if you see a singular noun and you maybe you think the correct answer doesn't has to. No, after doesn't or don't, we must choose have to. After don't or doesn't, we must choose have to. Thanks. Well done, my students. On unit 4, top stars, top stars. Now it's on your student book. Look at the schools. It's exercise number 5. Number 5, look at the school rules in the books and talk about what you have or don't have to do. What is the things that you have to do or you don't have to do? Now do homework. What do you think? Do you have to do your homework? Sure. Yes, I must or I have to do my homework late. Now we have type homework. Type homework. So we can't or we don't have to type homework. Number 3, be on time. The most important thing in our life to be on time in everything we do. So here I must or I have to be. I have to be on time. I have to be on time. The next one, people polite. People polite. So we must say I have to be polite with my teacher. Thanks. The rest of the words you can make a sentences from yourself, my students. Thanks a lot. Now we are going to read this small conversation or small dialogues. We always have to do our homework. Yes, but we don't have to type our homework. We don't have to type our homework. Thanks, my students. Thanks a lot, my students. Take care of yourself and have a nice time. Goodbye.